All the surplus stores are closed, but like all my coworkers have like surplus like tank mechanic bags, which are pretty dope.
Tank mechanic? You mean Panzer? As in... Alright, what is up, people? It's another quarantine video. Shout out to not having a haircut in multiple months.
Shout out to getting a haircut yesterday.
Courtesy of us.
Shit.
Yeah, we need to start a second channel for the stupid shit that we do, because that was fucking hilarious. Also, shout out Reckless. If you don't follow us on Instagram, go follow it, because I'll start making shirts and selling stickers, because I made a shitload of stickers a while ago and gave them to my friends for free, which was a bad idea because that shit was expensive. But anyways, as to the previous video of doing the motor mount in this, we're now gonna go ahead and pull the transmission out, and it is 10 o'clock on a Saturday night. We got nothing better to do, so we're gonna have a little,
I could be smoking crack right now.
Crack! We have a little liquid encouragement, which is just gonna make things harder, but it's always more fun, so we'll do that. But anyways, get this bitch in the air. Alright, so first update of pulling the transmission out. Airbox, obviously pull that out. Battery box, pull that out. And we've disconnected the shifter cables. It says that you have to pull the entire linkage on the transmission off, this guy here, but we didn't do that, and we're not gonna do that because there's literally almost no advantage to doing that when we're dropping the entire transmission. So we just disconnected the linkage from the clamps and pulled those off, and those were just gonna like string up out of the way. We've removed the bolt for the power steering line right here, which connects, sorry Justin, to the transmission mount. So that's off. The speed sensor in the back on the transmission is off. We've disconnected the, I believe it's the reverse sensor, which is down there underneath the slave cylinder. And then we're gonna disconnect one of the connectors on the starter, which is this guy right here with the silver, with the green wire coming out of it. And now we're gonna disconnect the slave cylinder here, which is basically just on the O2M transmission is just like a circlip. And then we're gonna close the line with a clamp, and then that guy's just gonna chill. So we'll do that. Earth strap off. Cool. All right, let's pull some goddamn transmission bolts. All right, so now we have all the goodies done basically up top for now. The last step we have up here is to disconnect the transmission mount, and then also disconnect everything from the top of the transmission to the engine. And so now we're gonna head underneath. And we've got to pull, what did you just drop? What is that? And then we got to pull some axles. So we'll do that next. Look at this boy.
Oh yeah. He's neat.
See, the beautiful thing about a 24 valve VR6 is this is a very large workbench on top. Okay, one is loose. Hold on. You bloody bastard!
Brakes on or nah?
Off for a second, I'm just gonna rotate.
Yeah.
You're on the brakes, eh?
Yeah. I feel I'm getting softer.
Well, nothing's leaking, so.
Okay. Yeah, actually it's not getting that much softer.
Off. Come on, get off. There we go. Okay.
Oh shit. Yeah, running this transmission though, all the mounting bolts can easier said than done, because there's one that's reverse here. There's a stud on the transmission side with a nut on the engine side. Mm-hmm. That one's gonna be a bitch to take out because your, I don't know, filter housing, wherever the fuck that is right in the way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's the way she goes.
That's the way she goes, buddy.
We decided, I don't know how well you can tell, but we pulled the starter motor out. Just because it's going to make our lives a little easier dropping it out. So now we're just undoing the transmission to engine bolt. I'm going to actually undo the dog bone mount and then the engine mount, or sorry, the tranny mount, and then we'll start dropping.
Oh, she's coming. She's coming. Oh yeah. Very nice. Sick. Yeah. It's not crazy.
Drop the mount here, bud.
Well, yeah, get that impact gun ready for you to go.
stressed right now. We're down. Go up a little bit. Did that raise the car? Can I go down a little bit?
The mount's so tight up. Leaning back a little.
Huh?
She's just leaning back a little. Oh yeah. Yeah.
Is that you kind of need to like work the engine and the tranny down together? Try and do that, I guess. All right, so here we are, a little bit over 12 hours later, and I actually managed to get the transmission out by myself with a little bit more than I would say brute force. So the transmission is out. It's over here. I gave it a little bit of a wash, nothing crazy. Just used some engine shampoo and then just kind of rinsed the outside, made sure I didn't get anything in any of the sensor holes or in the axle shaft flange hole or whatever you want to call it. Here's the old clutch. Nothing really crazy with this guy. There isn't a lot of damage on it, but I don't know if you can really tell just from that angle the amount of heat spotting that is on the flywheel. I actually painted the starter just to kind of clean it up a little bit because I was bored and didn't really film that. As some of you know, a dual mass flywheel is can shift independently on its own, but shouldn't be able to lift up and out of the secondary part of the flywheel like that. Obviously it is, for lack of a better word, pooched. But I also did receive my clutch and pressure plate and everything that came the other day. It's all brand new. That's in there. And so now I'm actually just waiting for a rear main seal because I'm gonna do that while I'm in here, and that gets here effectively what for me is tomorrow and for you guys will be in about 30 seconds. And then we'll be throwing that guy in and continuing the transmission install. And then I also have some lower control arm bushings coming as well, some polyurethane ones, just to give the car a little bit of a refresh in the suspension department. And then I might do subframe bushings later on, but I won't be doing those during this. So anyways, we will jump ahead to when we are installing the rear main seal and then the clutch and pressure plate, or sorry, flywheel, clutch and pressure plate, and then the transmission. So let's jump ahead. That was an ordeal because we finished at like 3 o'clock in the morning and like dropped that out, so that wasn't fun. But anyways, you didn't get to see any of that, but now we're gonna put it back in, and we have definitely consumed.
Oh yeah, no.
That's what makes this fun. Yeah, we're just gonna throw the flywheel and everything in now, and then put the new clutch that I got. It's a Luck rep set clutch, and throw the transmission and hopefully be able to drive this thing tomorrow because that'd be sick. So
you don't need any kneecaps.
I'm not rated for first aid if it hits you in the face.
I am, that's fine.
I cut myself a little bit.
Yep. That one's not going in.
Oh man. You ever been hit with an oxyacetylene torch? Because someone like fucking lays you with one? That shit is fun. You will instantly start sweating. Ask me how I know.
Right here you have little, like, I don't know, I'm just gonna call them recesses. You have a bottom one and then 2 top ones, and then this is your center. And then also on your crankshaft where you bolt the flywheel in, there's actually, like, you'll see them when you pull your old flywheel off. There'll be one on the right side, one on the left side, and then one on the direct bottom. We just kind of found that out the hard way. We already put the bolts in, but we took them out, and so now we're just gonna put it in the right orientation, and then hopefully it all lines up. And then if it does, we'll just let you know that that's the way to do it.
Hit up your boy
Burger copter.
for some sick tattoos. Yo, I'll hook you up, fam.
Ah, fuck. Doink!
Really doing a lot right now. It's very important that I'm down here.
Yeah, it is, man. It was not erect. Warren can attest to that.
Pardon me?
I was so glad that I fucking slept in a different tent.
What are you doing? Why?
I'm asking for his father.
No.
Lauren,
Knocked on the door.
Lauren,
Warren.
Lauren.
Do I really have a 1-inch penis? No, right? That's right.
Fuck.
Well, I don't know, let's take a look.
Pretty sure your dad shudders whatever.
Confirmed, 1-inch penis.
Shit.
And then it's like proven to be like another 60.
Alright, so we got the pan tight now and torquing him to 44 foot-pounds.
44 foot-pounds and a quarter turn.
Stick a wrench in the top and hold it still, like getting all in
One.
still.
Or I can just use my muscles.
I have carpal tunnel syndrome.
Oh, that's close enough.
Sorry to hear that.
Oh, hell no.
Oh, oh, come on. Where's my fucking nunchucks? Oh, wait. Oh, there it is. Oh, there it is.
Beauty.
Oh,
Okay, now nunchuck in.
oh.
So we're now swapping the throw bearing. This is the old one. The new one's already in here. We're just reusing the bolts. It's nothing crazy to worry about staying in there because it's never gonna come out. It's not under a lot of force or anything. So that guy's going in, and then we're just gonna throw the clutch and everything on and throw the transmission in. It's gonna be mint. No, that's Torx, Chen.
Oh, wait, they're different. We're holding different bolts.
I decide your brakes and all that. That's okay.
Can you not?
All right, gentlemen. So today we're gonna be installing the transmissometer into the flux capacitor of this Golf Jetta. Girl, turn me on.
I'll lift it up.
So where's your hoist? Yeah, at least
There we go, boy.
Here, where's the jack?
Put 1 foot here.
Where's
1
the
foot.
jack?
Put it around your neck.
Instructions on.
Teacher, I don't know.
Give me the beat, boys, free my soul. I wanna get lost in your rock and roll and drift away.
The jacket? What happens if I start putting it up there?
Oh shit.
Can I level out? Yeah, keep going.
Brandon. Oh yeah, never mind.
Okay, pull the jack out. Pull the jack out. Pull the jack out.
Not that kind of pull-out game, brother.
Like, that way?
No one slide to the left.
I can't slide it.
Okay, I got it. Okay, what about the flange on this side? How are we looking?
Oh, fuck me. The fucking axle flange is like.
I don't know if you want to get a shot from up here, but
Yeah.
this is going to be a little bit interesting. We're going to have to lower the engine quite a bit, but we have the new clutch, the new pressure plate, the new flywheel, everything's on there. We're a little bit pushed up against the pressure plate right now, but we're going to deal with that. We're probably going to drop the engine a whole bunch and try and pull it forward a little bit to get the angles right, but this is definitely the biggest pain in the ass of this whole process, and then like hopefully we're going to have it together and be able to drive it tomorrow because I got places to be, and I really want to drive this thing with the Porsche wheels and everything that I have on it now. It's going to be fucking sick, so dope. You're good.
Yo, just fucking pro seal it.
Yo,
Yeah, just pro seal that shit.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Here, I'll help you.
Oh, okay. I see what you mean. Yeah, we do have tons of room at the bottom.
just use spray caulk.
What?
No, wait, no, yeah, no, this is right. This is correct.
we have the transmission in. We are listening to some sick ass tunes.
You do not have the transmission in, because I'm bolting it in right now.
Yes.
Bitch.
What Justin said.
Yeah, he's got it.
We're almost done. We just have to get the transmission mounted, and then we're gonna bolt everything up, and this thing's gonna be sick and ready to rock and roll. I'm very excited.
Hopefully.
Hopefully. Press X to doubt.
Now or let me get everything snug first.
Jojo. Brace yourselves. Back.
Something's not hooked up.
Packed up all his buckles, his ship to saddle to his death. And by the way the house looks, she must have took it back. The workers come on Monday to fix the door.
This song is dedicated to you.
Yeah.
We're now on, I don't even know, day 4, day 5 of doing the clutch in the GTI. We've had really short days though, so those numbers don't really matter. But we're now moving on to replacing the crank position sensor, as we're getting a crank no start, as you've seen in the last little bit of footage. I've already gone ahead and pulled the crank position sensor out, so I'm just gonna go ahead and replace that. We've tested it on the ohm reader as well, and it's reading a little bit low, so why not just try and do the crank position sensor, and hopefully that's it. It did cost me $100 brand new. We're just gonna give it a shot and throw this guy in there. Classic. All right, crank position sensor's in. Let's give this thing a whirl.
Never thought we'd see this day, but hey.
Just send it, no plates, no nothing. Alright. Good man. No plates. To the garage? Yeah, to the garage. On that note, we'll be back.